Okay, here's the thing. Ever heard of this phrase, everybody is a little autistic? Well, if you think that everything you do is autistic, then when people say that everybody is a little autistic, then you're right. Because you are not that different from a neurotypical. You are not that different from a neurotypical. You are not that different from a neurotypical. Like, being autistic comes with like a few symptoms. Like, it just comes with like a couple of symptoms. And then but it does not describe everything that you do. Alright? Like, we autistic people really need to stop letting neurotypicals like like how do I say this? How do I say this? How do I say this? I really need to stop calling myself autistic. I'm so used to being autistic, so bear with me. But it's like autistic people need to stop. I'm saying this because I'm deliberate, but it's like autistic people need to stop letting neurotypicals decide what autism is like for them, because they're blowing it out of proportion and making it to the point where autistic people are going through discrimination and making them look bad because of it. Literally making it all discriminatory because of it. Like, no, not all autistic people are delusional. That's a whole separate mental illness. Not all autistic people are all falsely accusing. That's a whole separate thing. Not all autistic people are anxious and depressed. Like, you can be autistic and not anxious and depressed. Like, literally everybody is going through that. It's not just autistic people, and and it's not just autistic people. Like, literally everybody is going through that. And if you look at all these extra symptoms that describes everything that you do as an autistic person, you got to realize that neurotypicals are literally going through the same thing. Social cluelessness, trauma, they going through the same thing. But they're making it different when you guys do it, just to dismiss all your problems and make you the most left out communities, just so you can be discriminated and then just treat you like you crazy and delusional. Like, not, and then just find a way to just not listen to you. Autism is not as big as you think it is. So yeah, and some autistic people who some autistic people need to stop making autism big, like bigger than it should be, because it just makes things worse, because those extra symptoms that come with autism, is the reason why society, the government, the law, everything failed us. Like, everything, like, failed the mentally disabled community. Like, all together. So, yeah. God bless. So, it's best to re-educate people about what autism truly is, and just figure out what autism, and see what all people with autism have in common, instead of just going by the spectrum. Like, some disabilities, some disorders, not disabilities, some disorders like schizophrenia, like supernatural disorders, like, do come as a spectrum, and it's best to be educated about it because it works differently for everybody. But when it comes to autism, like mental disabilities, we need to be educating people about what all people with autism have in common, like the similar symptoms that everybody can relate on. So yeah, God bless.